Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac. This is yet another bonus episode for the Glitch Fairy. I have been doing off-screen practice, so I should theoretically be able to get through all this. But I have made one change, I think. Charge regular blasts. Double damage. Increase movement. Huh. I remember one of these I actually changed, but now I can't figure out where it was. Yeah, it's this one, but what did I change it for? I think I removed the double damage because it doesn't... So, my idea here is that if I use the fire when landing, I can focus more on... I've noticed that every now and then I get so focused on avoiding obstacles. That I just can't bring myself to actually focus on firing, so that gives me just a little bit extra firepower here and there. It might not be useful, it might simply be that I'm more practiced now, but I'm willing to give this boss rush another try to try and beat the whole thing. Importantly, I need to save the healing potion for as long as possible because I feel like it's the very final boss that I'm going to need it for. And he doesn't even get past his first phase there. Okay, can I make it through Herbalator without losing things? Oh, he fired down these... He doesn't usually fire down. Okay, so I don't get to keep my invincibility then. Also, it doesn't make you immune to the damage, I noticed. Yeah, we were actually at half a heart there, or rather half a heart at the top, so quite unfortunate. I really should have been practicing this one as well so I can make it through perfectly, but Having Silas definitely makes things a little bit easier, I'd say. Actually, did we see Silas in the original game, in the proper game, or is he just a doll that... Actually, no. I can think of one time he did actually appear. But it's in such a blink and you'll miss it scene that it... Honestly, I had to be rewatching footage to see it. He shows up in the Anika cutscene. Every time she gets me with that straightaway attack. Where was my thought going? Oh yeah, Silas shows up very briefly at one of the Anika's phases where Moni's getting over being stabbed, I guess. Specifically the one with the hand. Silas is the person you see grabbing that she jumps to after the hand has made it past all the other hands. Darn it, he got me. Phase shift. I feel like the timing on some of these lasers isn't quite fair. Yeah, that one messed me up. Alright, he doesn't let you get off-screen shots on him. And now, the actual sudden spike in difficulties. Yeah, this is where the landing shots helps, because she forces you into so much jumping. Oh, and now she's actually doing it on this side instead of the usual. I still don't like the health bars. I feel like they should be a bit more obvious when they're about to finish. Okay, let's try and get through this without using a potion this time. On the upside, they've gotten rid of the ability to get caught by the walls for an instant death, which is nice. Getting rid of the bomb birds in advance is nice. There's a passage there, but I'd really rather not. 3, 4, 5. That's exactly the same way that I failed the first time I did this, isn't it? Okay, time skip to when we get to that. Oh, we only get the extra 2 blue hearts on the very first boss. That feels kinda silly, really. Honestly, it feels like the Herbalator just exists to steal your bonus effects early on. Because it's a complete waste when you get the shoot up into the air and deal heavy damage to everything when it's such a scripted encounter. The annoying thing about the boss rushes is that they do have insta-kills with the pits, which means that you have to go through so much old stuff just to get another chance at the actual difficult part. Okay, that's not fair. Don't make me use the stupid healing potion on the sun of all things. Wow. But yeah, I don't want to use a potion that early into the fight. I need to save it. So back to I really thought I was going to get this in a one shot. And then game said no. I really can't have anything, can I? why I don't like doing these. It's because I have to mash the attack button so much it hurts my hand. Okay, I'm just going to the left instead because the right just gets you killed. Although it didn't actually get me killed, the problem was that it took so much health that later on I didn't have enough health to tank his mechanics. Oh, right. Wait, what did I missed the one over here, didn't I? Like, how are you supposed to avoid the... How are you supposed to avoid the hammer and then the laser beams? I like this game, but I feel like at times the bosses are just positioned in such a way you really don't stand a chance to avoid taking damage, which doesn't work in a boss rush when they keep track of how much HP you've... Wait, what? Okay, that's not fair. I was in the middle of destroying the shield and it refreshed. I really don't like how long Cardassia hangs on even when her health bar should be depleted. Anyway, now to go through all this again with our threat of instantly losing the run hanging over our heads. I feel like a chase sequence isn't a particularly good combo for something like this. I practiced this I practiced Fatheroid specifically so I could get through without losing all my hearts. And now that I keep fumbling this up. You see what I mean about the mechanics sometimes just not being fair? Like, how are you supposed to avoid that? The laser beams are just long enough that it's impossible to get over it if he decides to fire it during your jump arc. Oh. I know I can beat this. I have done it. And yet I can't seem to do it now that it's all in one row because I have actual stakes now that it's eating up my camera system, my recording system. Other thing that I could try in terms of upgrade items, I could try the one that gives you increased invincibility time because I feel like that's a pretty big annoyance. On one hand, I'm really not sure how to feel about this boss rush because on one hand they've changed it so that it restores your HP, but on the other hand, it also feels like it was something that you were supposed to be able to beat without relying on heals each time. So many of these bosses just feel incredibly unfair. When the health bar is empty, she should be dead. There shouldn't be some secret extra duration for the health bar. Anyway, here we go again. It's time for bullshit. Wow, that's garbage. It's not an instant kill, but it's still garbage. And you can't use the glitch on the cow, so all these little enemies can't be used for refills. And we're down to one hit, and we're in this sequence. Oh boy. Ma'am, please get down here where I can shoot you. She looks way too thrilled about that though. Yeah, I think the way I describe this is a lot of cheap damage. I think the curve on those bullets is the wrong way around. The bullets should go down. Yeah, so basically the one highest is the first to fire, and then the one that's lowest. I have thoughts on why that attack is unfair, but unfortunately I can't vocalize them while I'm also trying to fight this thing. Okay, remember, she dashes towards you at the start. We're at the halfway phase. Now the tricky part with the, well, these fires, but then it's the ghosts. Friends to the end, here we go. I hate this first opening attack so much. Because then they have combinations like that where, oh, you have to wait at the very far left of the screen, now you have to wait at the far right of the screen. Do you think that this part is sort of like Ibri talking about being an energy demon? That she's giving out energy to make Garen's attacks stronger? Oh great, giant death laser. Okay, can I beat this then? Keep my distance. Apparently this is supposed to be a more methodical fight compared with the Iberi, where you actually have chance to react to things. I disagree. I disagree very much that this fight is not that nice. Okay, that wasn't fair. And then she does that and it nearly always catches me out. yeah, I should not have to hit that many more times. Okay, now for something new. Okay, just spam attack on the ground, and then use glitch beams on the upper parts to get some extra firepower. I hate it so much! Okay, now, unlike before, we're actually expected to beat Anika in one try, hence why I hang on to my health potions. Okay, crouch down and spam fire, then crouch down and spam fire this way. We have to be ready to get to that edge because of the giant death lasers with magnetism. I don't even know how you're supposed to avoid these attacks though. Can't help but feel like I'm doing worse than usual, which is why I hung onto that potion. Okay, potion time. It only works from the left side. The right side, you'll get caught out because you'll be busy ducking to avoid the eyeballs. We did it. Okay, let's have a look at all this. So, someone is researching the moths, the pyramid, that thing that gave us the glitch beam at the very start of the game. And I guess saw that, hey, on the other side of the globe there's this tiny little set of islands. So, they set off towards the building. Some hangings happen. Souls are being taken. I guess the souls are being taken up by all the gods. So you've got Butterfly God, Thorn Whip God, something weird up there, and the eyes of purple magic. Oh! So for a very brief second, you can see someone that looks kind of like a moth in the Anika thing, the Anika battle. He shows up very briefly for split seconds. You have to be absolutely looking for it. I guess his domain is the Star Fairies. Alright. And then upside down people down there. Then we have claws and fire, and I don't know what that upside down one is. We have... Oh, I think this is Silas. So Moni was Silas's friend, and now Moni has a Silas doll. And, I think Silas passed away, so she just waited outside his room. his tomb. Then we have, I guess, a world tree? The duality of worlds between the moth. Then a volcano of some sort holding beasts in place. Or maybe it's a wall? Is that the red skull? Oh dear. And then we have Moni fumbling her way through time. And then talking about it to someone while sitting on a spear that lands through someone's chest. Yeah. Oh! Wait! There's an enemy at the very end! Now we have super speed. Just saying hi. I want to see the compendium. So, creatures. Let's just scroll through everything and see if there's something newish. So apparently there's suggestions that the reason they put roller skates on these maids is so they didn't have to animate the warp cycle. Go figure. Huh. Maybe I have to shoot that guy a lot rather than just glitch beam. I have to give you death. So glitching him gives this speed boost, but that isn't exactly helping, is it? I've got to figure out how to do this properly because he's clearly the last entry we need in the compendium, but he doesn't want to die. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit because clearly I have to wrap this up in a different recording.